Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. It's such an exciting vlog. And if you guys saw the title of the video, you already know what this is about. But let me tell you guys, this vlog is gonna be my experience winning a Nicki fan call. Like, it still hasn't hit me that literally I won a Nicki fan call. And today it is December 9th. December 9th and 6:24 p.m. Our fan call is in December 11th at 3 a.m. So literally technically tomorrow. The fan call is technically tomorrow because tomorrow what I'm planning to do is today pull like a very long all-nighter because I'm also a full-time college student. Sadly, I can't just be a full-time fangirl. But I'm a full-time college student and we're having finals this week and next week. So I'm gonna do an all-nighter today to kind of catch up on finals and like get ahead of some finals. Turn in assignments just so on Wednesday after the fan call I will just slip in peacefully and not worry that I have too much schoolwork to do. So that's what we're gonna do today. This vlog is not gonna be just about my experience, but also talking about how I won the fan call, the process of it, because honestly, winning this fan call has been so nerve-wracking because there's hardly any videos explained to you about when you win a fan call, what do you do and stuff like that. So this fan call specifically is HEYYY, which is a Chinese store. I'm gonna explain the process for at least this fan call for this round of fan calls, what they've asked me, what you should have ready and stuff like that. But something that we do have to do right now is clean my desk area because it's a mess. Because why? Because I have finals and I don't know about you guys, but my room becomes like a depression room when it's finals. So I have to clean this up. Tomorrow it's gonna be more exciting obviously because it's gonna be the night before Christmas. I'm just kidding. The night before Nicki fan call, and I'm gonna be showing you guys my setup, how I have set up and stuff like that, and also things that I did to like prep and stuff. But I think for now I'm gonna get on to cleaning my room, at least my desk area for tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do today is clean my room, well, clean my desk, because honestly my room is a mess. But is Nicki gonna see that? No, he's not gonna see that. He's just gonna see my background, which is literally gonna be this. It's gonna be this. So as long as my background is cleaned, everything else doesn't really matter. But let me show you guys. Literally, ooh, like I am not lying when I say my room because the restroom room when I have finals. I have my script ready for the Nicki fan call, but again, all about those logistics and stuff, I'll talk about that in the end of the video after the fan call, so I could talk about like what I did and then maybe about things that I wish I did, and how I won this phone call and like the process of it, Guys, in less than 48 hours, I'm talking to Nicki from enhypen. Like, also, Nicki's birthday was literally just yesterday, so this is why I decided to pick a fan call with Nicki, because it's so close to his birthday. I need to wish him a belated happy birthday. Anyways, let me just log in now. So, see you guys tomorrow. I still not fan call day, but it's 1 a.m. The fan call has been up to like 26 hours. I was trying to log in and then the Nicki addict came up I went for you, bitch, when I got distracted. And I'm just crying. I need this to not happen tomorrow because I need to log in because I can't be like this tomorrow. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's currently 11:30. 4 hours away from the Fancall Nikki, so we're starting to get ready because I feel like if I do it any closer to the time of the Fancall, I'm gonna be shitting bricks and I'm gonna be shaking, so we're gonna do it right now that we have time to get ready. I'm getting so nervous, guys. Y'all don't even know. I can't believe this is happening. But we're gonna do our makeup. Our hair is gonna, I don't know if it's gonna stay down or I'm gonna put it up right now. But we're gonna do makeup and then we'll start testing the setup and seeing how we're gonna do things. So I'm not gonna have you guys here watching me get ready. So we're just gonna skip over to when I finish with my makeup. I've now finished my makeup. Currently putting on my press-ons because obviously I talking with the hands. I want my hands to look pretty. And these are some new press-ons that I used for the 17 concert, which was last month, so I'm just reusing them for this. I just received a text from the video call company on TikTok, which I don't know if this is a process for every YZY round, because I was asking friends and mutuals that have won previous rounds if they made them do this, and they said no. So I don't know what it depends on, like what process it is. But they maybe set up the TikTok account, which I don't know necessarily the function of TikTok is, but I set it up and I created an account. And they sent me a text letting me know that before the video call they will have ID verification and to have my ID on hand and ready to show so they could verify my identification, which I have my passport with me, so check. But all presents are on now. I'm gonna call my friend Brizzy to do another trial run to make sure everything works and I don't end up messing up during the giveaway. Okay guys, so this is a setup. I actually changed it how I originally was gonna do it because I actually like how my backdrop looks this way, so I like my background way more in this angle, so I changed it. But I think it's much better because my phone is able to record way closer than the other setup I was doing, which is why I do recommend testing setups before your video call so you could see maybe you like another setup better than the one that you originally thought of. So yeah, this is a setup right now and I'm just waiting for my friend Brizzy to video call me and to test run on this. Oh my god, I'm so excited, guys. Okay. Huh?
I think you just caught me. I was singing right now.
Stop. Okay guys, this is a setup. My script's gonna be here. This is where Nikki's gonna be. Brizzy's on it right now. Brizzy's acting as Nikki right now. I'm gonna have my light right here, just that I don't want it to die, so I have it off. And then my phone is gonna be right here recording it. And then I'm gonna have my other phone right here recording the audio. But I'm nervous. I am nervous. I feel like I'm gonna shit my pants. But I was practicing with Brizzy about like my script because there's one part that I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but there might be a chance that Nikki might make me do something that I'm not the best at. But today in Engine community it was very annoying, and I feel like the members can use a bit of laughter, so when I give a bit of laughter to Nikki, even is in the cost of my dignity. Anything for Nikki, anything for enhypen, for them to laugh, I guess, even if it's laughing at me. But we're 2 hours away from talking to Nikki. 2 hours, guys. 2 hours. That's crazy. That's crazy. But we did log in before the call, so a lot of our assignments are done. Now we kind of have to log in for the fan call and not mess up. And tell myself, Nikki is just a normal male species. To not be nervous. But also Nikki's not a normal man. But yeah, I'm having Brizzy practice with me, and really she's a Nikki bias, so she's literally helping me speak to her man. She's literally helping me speak to her man. So, soldier, I applaud you. I'll come back to the vlog when it's 1 hour until the call. Let me check if I haven't got anything else. No. Okay, no. Okay. No, yeah. I'm checking if I didn't get anything else from them. No. Oh, you know what I was thinking? And this is gonna make it in the vlog either way because these are my true thoughts and I want everybody to hear them. I was thinking that, you know how there's people monitoring these video calls, like kind of in the back, like staff?
Oh, like chamber?
Yeah, like they have people monitoring these calls. From those monitors, they should at the end, or like they should have like enhypen and every K-pop provider that do fan calls like this have a list of like everybody they're gonna talk to, you know? And then if they felt uncomfortable, just like cross their name out so they could put them in a blacklist or something, you know? Be like, yeah, do not let this person in again, or like let them win again.
I thought they would do that.
They don't do that. I wish they would allow idols to be like, okay, this caller did not make me feel comfortable, do not let me talk to them again, you know? Not having to put up a face and be like, oh, I see you again, how nice to see you again.
Imagine if you get VIP 1 and you get barricade for send off, and then he'd be like, oh, I remember you. Imagine, because he's gonna be like, with the pink hair. He's gonna be like, the pink hair, I remember you.
Yeah, because at the end, I'm gonna tell him, I was like, be sure to be on the lookout for my pink hair. This pink hair is gonna be there, like, having fun.
It's a stay.
I'll see you guys in 1 hour. I'm gonna keep talking to Breezy, but I'm gonna see you guys in 1 hour. Okay, let me time this. I was so nervous. Okay. Let's say, ready, 1, 2, 3. Hey Nikki, you look so handsome today.
I'm supposed to invite, sorry.
It's okay. Okay, ready? Love you. Okay, it's good. It's good in the time limit because no, it was like a little bit over, but I feel like it was just me geeking. But I feel like in the moment I won't geek as much because usually when I'm in the moment I'm more like already. Dude, I need to see how naked looks like today. The fan call event officially has started. So, shitting bricks. And they haven't called me yet. I really have WeChat open and Ding Talk open because I don't know which one they're gonna call me. What they're gonna do. Oh my god. Guys, I'm still waiting for my text, but this is who I'm talking to. What the fuck? Shut up. Please, somebody. He's on. Oh my god, he's looking so good today. They're all wearing glasses today. What the fuck? Guys, I'm going insane. Can they just send me my text already? Because I'm going crazy actually. Okay, shh. They sent me a message already. What are they? They sent me the text. Okay. Where is he? Okay. Calm down. Imagine he tells me to do something completely different that I'm not even thinking of, and I'm just like, see my Jongwon videos. Oh, Jongwon is wearing a tie. Oh, he's wearing like a little. He looks like a little baby. They're calling me.
Can I see your passport, please? Hello.
Yes.
Are you fancy? Can you open your camera?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Sorry?
I'm doing that right now. But
Okay.
it's like not letting me right now.
I'll call you again.
Oh wait, it shows.
Okay.
It shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I see
Sorry.
your passport, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Please wait a minute.
Hi Nikki, you look so handsome today.
Thank you.
I wanted to wish you a happy belated birthday. And remind you that I admire you so much for always being so true to yourself and always doing what you want to do. And that you as Engens, we love you so much. And because your birthday just happened, what is something that you want me to do as your gift, like right now?
빨리 보고 싶어. I miss you.
Oh, I miss you. I do miss you. I saw you in Oakland and I miss you a lot. Can I expect to see you on tour next year?
야, 내년엔 간다고.
Oh, I'll be there front row. Just look for my pink hair and I'll be giving you the energy. Like I'll be jumping and dancing for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really admire you as a dancer and as a person. As a man, like you're really a loving person, and I hope you never change that.
Thank you.
And
I wanna go to America.
we're here waiting for you. If you need a bed, you. Oh, bye. It was nice meeting you. I love you too. I completely forgot to say my name. I completely forgot everything.
Dude, it happened so quickly.
I did not screen record.
Did the camera pick it up though?
Yeah, the camera picked up. But I did not screen record. I completely forgot. I blinked. Cause literally they said like, oh wait a second, and then I was like, okay, and then
His voice, he started
That threw me off. That the camera was not turning around.
But then boom, he appeared, guys.
Okay, let me send it to you. Let me send it to you. Hold on. Hey, he confirmed tour. He confirmed tour.
I saw that. Dude, my reaction to the tour, I was literally crying. Like, I was going like that.
Okay, guys, my dumb ass forgot to screen record, but Nikki confirmed tour. Not me practicing how to screen record, and I completely blinked.
I know, like, Nikki, he didn't even know. He was like stuttering. He's like,
I know, he was like, and then I was like, sir, why? Dude, and then I told him, I was like, for your birthday, like, what do you want me to do right now? And he's like, say I miss
he
you.
said, I miss you. You can say it yourself.
Like, is that, like, I was preparing an ego and everything, and then he was like, no, I want you to say I miss you.
Stop it, I love you so much.
Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. I feel so stupid for not screen recording. Wait, let me actually update my close friends. Guys.
Dude, I didn't even take the fan call and I'm crying.
Guys, it happened. But I fumbled so bad because I forgot to screen record because there was issues with my camera. I talked to Nikki and he confirmed tour. He wasn't like Jake, like he was like I can't say. He confirmed tour. I feel like crying. I am crying. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I forgot to screen record. I'm like talking to you guys, talking to the vlog, and I'm talking to Brizzy. I'm talking to everyone right at once. But I forgot to screen record. I forgot to introduce myself. But Sir was stuttering a little bit, and then I was just like, Sir, why? He started stuttering, so I started stuttering, and I was like, oh, what the hell do I say? And he said he wants to come to America, and then I completely forgot that I was trying to screen record. I was like, I'm just answering the call. Oh, I wish I could have screen recorded to have a screenshot. It's because they didn't even call me on WeChat. They didn't call me on WeChat. They called me on DingTalk. So that's why that kind of threw me off too. Because I was like, it wasn't supposed to be on WeChat, and then they were like, no. Guys, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I have to get on ready. I'm gonna sleep. So, hey guys. So, this is basically, I guess, you could call this the second part of the video. So this happened. How's it called? Today's Thursday. This happened yesterday at 3 a.m. I was gonna say 2 days ago, but it literally happened yesterday at 3 a.m. So in this part of the video, I think I'm gonna explain a little bit more about the prepping process that I did. Also how to enter fan calls, what I did to enter the fan call, things that I like that I did, and also things that I wish I had done. So kind of like a guide, I guess, for fan calls within this video of how we make a fan call, because in this community we don't gatekeep. We like to share. So like if you're able to enter for a fan call and try to win a fan call for your fave, then hopefully this helps. For things first, debriefing about my whole experience with Nikki. It still doesn't feel like it happened. It feels so surreal. Like, it feels like I dreamt about it, if I'm being honest. It feels like it was just a dream, a hallucination, and that it didn't really happen. And I'm so happy I got to talk to Nikki. Just in case you guys don't know, Nikki isn't like my bias in enhypen. Well, no, I can't even say that. He's not my old bias. My old bias is Haesung. But because of the timing of this fan call, like, you know, being around Nikki's birthday, I kind of opted into like, you know what, let's go with Nikki. And also with the albums that I'll explain about it, I had more chances getting a fan cover Nikki than with Heesung, so I decided to take my chances with Nikki instead of Heesung, as well for that, but also primarily because it was near his birthday, and because he's been bias wrecking me so bad for the last 3 months, and kind of I was like, you know what, let me try again fan cover Nikki, and let me see if he's actually just a bias wrecker or I'm just denying him a spot in my bias line, which was the second. I was denying him a spot in my bias line, if I'm being honest. So now I'm a Heesung, a Jake, and a Nikki bias. You might just as well say that might as well become OC7. Technically, I am. Basically, my bias line, I just say that they're not in my bias line because they tend to be the ones that have most effect on me on like tweaking. But of loving, I love them all throughout. Like, I was just talking about Jung, one of my close friends, so I love them all. I'm OT7, enhypen is 7, and only 7. Anyone that says that they're not 7, y'all can click off. Y'all don't even deserve to talk to them and we're trying to talk to them. Hopefully this reaches genuine fans because, yeah, we've seen that there's many idols that have to deal with really weird fan calls. So I hope this guide, this part of the video, helps genuine fans talk to the faves. Now to the guide, or to my debrief of things that I feel like kind of went wrong, or I wish I would have prepared a little bit more. So if you were to enter a fan call, maybe this will help. At least for the fan call that I entered, it was HEYYY. HEYYY. I don't know how to say it, but it's a Chinese kind of fan call event, a Chinese store. And it said it was gonna happen on WeChat, but when I got maybe like a WeChat text like 2 days or 3 days before the fan call telling me, hey, like, can you please send us your information to kind of like have on file, so once the fan call comes we can identify it's you and stuff like that, right? And as well as like nicknames, like telling them a nickname, because if it were to come up in a fan call, they know, you know. And so I send them that, and they send me this through WeChat, and then they tell me to set up a TikTok account, which I never ever heard of TikTok, but I set it up because like obviously I want to follow the rules, whatever they tell me, because they're in charge. So I set up a TikTok, and this is a part I was really confused because I know people that have won this type of fan call with HEYYY, with enhypen specifically too, and I asked them, and they like, where did the fan call happen? And they were like, oh, on WeChat. And then I'm like, did they make you guys set up a TikTok account? And they're like, what's TikTok? Like, no, they didn't make me set up a TikTok account. So that's when I was already confused, because I was like, and what the hell is TikTok? Like, why am I setting an account on TikTok? Just follow directions. So that I do recommend. Like, even though you maybe, you know, you heard from your friends, or yeah, you have seen that the call happens in a certain app, if they tell you to set up an account in another app, do it. Don't doubt it. Just do it. And do what they ask you to, because that's the thing that really threw me off in the fan call during the day of the fan call, because I have been practicing on WeChat non-stop, and when it made me set up the TikTok account, I thought like, okay, maybe TikTok, that's where the staff is gonna call me to verify my ID, and then they're gonna be like, oh, the video call is gonna be on WeChat, you know, or something like that. Like, I thought it was just more like TikTok's gonna be for staff, and then WeChat's gonna be for my video call for Nikki. That's what I was kind of thinking, because again, this was my first fan call, so I didn't know what to expect. But no, my fan call happening on TikTok, which that threw me off so bad because one, my camera wasn't turning when they were asking me to show my passport. It did end up turning, but it was taking a while, so I was getting all really anxious and really nervous. And then they called me on TikTok, and when I was expecting WeChat, so I had WeChat and TikTok both open, but like for TikTok it was like verification, and they were like, okay, please wait a second. And then when I was like trying to pull up my script, Nikki was already on the screen, so I was like, oh, forget about the script. Kind of trying to go by memory what I wanted to tell him, and I forgot to screen record. Thankfully, I was already recording on my phone and propped up like this, recording my iPad, where my iPad was where I was getting the call. I do recommend maybe having a post-it note, above your fan call or something, like maybe with things to remember to do, because believe me, you're gonna forget even looking at your other device, or even in the moment you're gonna forget like what you're supposed to be doing, because I completely forgot that to screen record until the fan call ended, and I was like, wait, I never hit screen record. I would say also well, the nerves are gonna be there. It's kind of hard to not be nervous when talking to one of your favorite idols. Like, one of the tips that I was talking to one of my mutes, and honestly I would give anyone too, is like, just smile and be super genuine. Like, I feel like they could literally tell when you're being genuine and everything, and they get so happy just hearing how much we love them. So, you know, just be genuine in your fan call. Also, make sure that your Wi-Fi is stable, because obviously you don't want their Wi-Fi to be unstable. So also know that usually when a fan video call event is scheduled to start at a certain time, it might take a while for you to get a text, because I know I was super anxious when not receiving a text until maybe like 40 minutes after the event started. So yeah, like, calm down, you'll get your text. If you did everything they asked you to do beforehand, you'll get your text. Make sure to have your passport ready, especially if you're foreigners, like you're not in the country that are kind of hosting this video call, and because they do ask for passport usually, and they don't accept any other type of foreigner ID. So if you're gonna enter a fan call, make sure you have a valid passport, and that the day of the fan call you have it on hand to make sure that you could show them and verify your ID. But besides that, have fun, I would say. And also with screen recording, if you're gonna screen record, also make sure you have another device that is either recording the screen, kind of like I did with my phone, thankfully, or like at least have another device recording the audio, because usually screen recording does not pick up both sides of the audio. So, I would also say, like, even though you might have a script and you think like, oh, that's enough for allocated time, I would say prepare extra things. I would say prepare backup in case there is extra time, because I did not do that, and I kept on repeating myself to Nikki because I had already gone through everything I kind of wanted to say, and because man was already there staring at me and everything, it was kind of hard to think about what else I wanted to say, so I just kind of repeated myself. So I would say prepare some extra things or some small message or anything, if there's extra allocated time, so you're not there stumbling and fumbling like I did. Now for the guide of how I entered this fan call and how I got to this point. So actually, how I entered the fan call was through a fan call entry raffle go. So, there was someone on Instagram that was hosting a go for HEYYY, and every, I guess, POB or like album inclusions that you bought, and they would have how many entries it will get you by buying one of each or stuff like that, is how many times your name will be entered to a raffle for when the go, once like the go kind of closes, he will spin the wheel, and then whoever wins that raffle, all the albums of that go will go towards that person's video call entry, which that happened to me. I ended up winning, so the albums from that go ended up going under my name for a video call entry raffle. It's kind of hard to find these gomes, depending on the group you're kind of trying for the fan call. I have seen a lot for ATs. I think ATs has been the group that I've seen that there's a lot of gomes doing these type of things, but for every other group, not that much. So there is chances that there's gomes doing it for your group, some chances that there's not, but if there is, I feel like just be on the lookout kind of. And they mostly post on, at least what I've seen, they mostly post on Instagram, so just be on the lookout for in the tags of goes from the groups that you stand, and see if there's anyone doing any type of video call raffle entry. I didn't enter doing my own go, well, kind of, because obviously even within the raffle in the go, if you have more claims or you claim more, then you have higher chances of winning the go raffle as well as like, you know, the video call with like the HEYYY raffle. How I did it to be able to also kind of better my chances in winning this go raffle is I hosted my own go with the POBs of the go, and I give them in discounted prices. Majority being the same prices as the GOM was kind of selling it, but there was a big handful that I sold them in discounted prices. I hosted a go for that, and then, you know, I think that's the part that you are gonna spend money trying to get a fan call. But by hosting a go and having some of my claims of that go being covered by joiners, I didn't spend as much money as I would if I were just to claim and, you know, not have hosted my own go. So that's how I won that. But let's say there's no GOM hosting a video call raffle, then how do you join? First off, be on the lookout for stores that host video call events for the groups that you're trying for. So a lot of video call stores that I've seen is Dear My Muse, YZY, Weavers, I think is WeStar or High Star, From, and then Jumpstart. I think I've seen others, but I'm kind of thinking, but it's kind of be on the lookout like what stores do host these video call events for the group that you're trying to talk to. There's gonna be albums that you're gonna have to purchase in order to better your chances in winning this video call. So obviously the more albums you buy, the higher chances, but primarily it always goes down to luck. I've seen a lot of people say like they won with 2 albums, some with 30, and some that have lost with like buying 100 plus albums. So yes, buying more albums do better your chances, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee it, and it does come to luck. But I would say that be on the lookout for those stores that do host these video calls. And then this is where it kind of comes down to how much money you're willing to spend. Probably, unless you want to pay it all off out of pocket, then you could just buy as many albums as you want with your own money. But if you want to cover some of the costs, what you can do, and that what many people that win raffles, this is what they do, is they host their own goes. They host goes, they host sets of the POVs. Most people love getting POVs from these different stores. So, you could cover some of the costs with the POVs by selling the POVs, by member and also by sets. So hosting that. But with that, it's on you on how you want to price these POVs. People tend to go with people that price POVs cheaper, but that also means more money comes out of pocket when entering these calls. So it kind of depends on you on how you want to set your prices, how you want to set that people join. So a lot of people, at least that I've talked to, like at least for like Keystone, they have told me that they've dropped like a lot of money, like depending on like how many joiners they had or not. So yeah, I would say y'all have to think about that when hosting these goals. These goals are usually not in the US, they're overseas, so you will need to set up either a KID or a CID. I've seen that it's mostly in China and in Korea where they do these video calls, so making sure you set one of those two or find a proxy that could give you a Chinese or a Korean address. For Korean addresses, there is a site called Deliver Korea that I used when purchasing things from Korea, and also when I have hosted goes for not for video calls, but like just hosted goes in general for albums and stuff. So Deliver Korea, and it's completely free. All you have to do is obviously pay for when they ship your items to you, but that's about it. Using the Korean address is completely free. Chinese addresses, I have found that there's not really many Chinese addresses companies, or at least I haven't found one. So for that, I will say you will have to find a proxy, like a person that is a Chinese proxy, but make sure to do your research that they're a trusted proxy, and that they don't scam you out of money, because there's also scammers, so be aware of that. I think that's about it about how to enter a fan call. But yeah, like making sure do your own investigation. I know if you don't know much about video calls, it's kind of hard to figure out how to get in and stuff, but yeah, I think it's just doing your research depending on the group and depending on the store on how it works, because for every store and for every group is different. And I will also say that how I'm saying that video calls are by chance, also I think if you really do want to have a high chance of getting the member that you want, kind of investigating to see like if there's the most popular, least popular, because obviously for the most popular members you will have to buy many more albums than you would if you're trying for the least popular member of the group. Sadly, that's how it is. And if you don't care who you talk to, then take your chances. I would say take your chances with anyone, honestly. I feel like if you really do love a group, you don't necessarily have to talk to your bias to have a really nice, good experience with a video call. Like, for me, Nikki wasn't even on bias line when I was getting the fan call. He was the bias wrecker. I was kind of, well, I feel like he wasn't my bias line. I was just like denying it, like I said in the beginning. But like, he's not my main bias in enhypen. His song is, but I wouldn't have changed it for this fan call for anyone else. Like, literally, I'm so happy I got to talk to Nikki and had this experience with Nikki. So yeah, I would just say that, like, if you are trying for a fan call and let's say your bias is one of the most popular, I would say to go for another member. Like, you will have such a great experience, and also if it guarantees you a little bit more of winning a fan call with one of your faves, why not do that? Because it's higher chances of winning, and that you do not put in money for nothing. Hopefully this kind of helps some of you guys have the chance to talk to your faves one day. But yeah, this video is gonna go up before any other vlog, so stay tuned for more vlogs coming up soon, because 17 IU and then my hangout with Jade vlogs are coming. They're almost done with editing, and I'm planning to post them before the end of the year, so be on the lookout for those, because there's some exciting vlogs. So yeah, I love you guys, and see you guys when I see you guys. Bye.